This is an example of an indefinite integral. So we know it's an indefinite integral because we don't have any bounds on our integral symbol there. So this is saying take the indefinite integral of this equation, 1 plus x squared, and then the dx at the back is just telling us what variable we care about. So with respect to x. So the antiderivative and the dx, those are just directions telling us what to do to this equation in the middle right here. What you're looking at right now is what I refer to as a special case situation. So special cases I call things that you just have to have memorized, things you have to be able to identify by looking at them. There's really no other way you're going to come to the final conclusion without knowing it. When you were doing derivatives, it was your trig functions, just memorizing the derivatives of sine, cosine, tangent, your derivatives of natural logs, those things that you just had to memorize. This is that same thing going the other direction. So all those things that you had to memorize before, you got to be able to memorize going the other way. So this is a special case for our inverse trig functions. So when we have the antiderivative of 1 over 1 plus x squared, when it fits this format, this came from the inverse tangent. So this is inverse tangent of x, and then I always write my special cases with that plus c on the end. So that's not something you're going to find unless you have it memorized. And that's all that we've got going on this problem here. So if we go back and look at this right now, we're taking the antiderivative of this piece. That is the inverse tangent of x. And then whenever we're dealing with indefinite integrals, because we're getting an equation, we put the plus c. The plus c gives us a family of solutions. That constant could change. We don't know what it is based upon this. It could have been anything, but the derivative of any constant is always 0, so we wouldn't have been able to find it from our derivative. So the antiderivative, the indefinite integral for this equation is inverse tangent of x plus c. That's the family of equations. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, please click that like button and subscribe. And also share it with your friends and anyone else you know who might be crying about an upcoming AP Calc test. You can find more videos from me, more sample AP Calc questions, and my complete AP Calc study guide over at my website, apcalcprep.com. Have a great one.